Hey, Chris, how you doing?
I'm all right, Dallas. How are you?
I'm all right.
Yesterday, when we tried to make
Yeah.
contact, you had just found out that the Edge had tried to wander into the studio, and you did get some studio time. How'd the session go?
He is still writing for this next album. He and Bono are writing, and they're trying on yet another young producer that's really on his game. And this stuff is more rock and serious, if I may, than the present album, the Songs of Innocence album. And it's good. It's good. I don't know the objective about a release time. I don't ask that stuff. But these guys just don't sit around. At least the two of them they always want to be creating. And that was yesterday before the show, you know. And we had a tremendous, probably a top three of this tour so far show last night. Bono was on his game. Adam was really, really on his game. It was a great show.
Dallas, you made mention that the members of U2 always trying to create and looking forward. Once again, out with the Innocence and Experience tour, the IE tour. They've done something again to once again enhance the experience to break down the barriers between performer and audience. You were telling me one of
Yes.
the more recent times we spoke, the sound system's in the ceiling.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Chris, initially it was going to be like a folk, like they're young and innocent and they're going to just play acoustic. I thought it was cool. They were playing Mysterious Ways acoustically. They were playing a few other ones just with an acoustic. But they decided to up the game when we left Vancouver, and it's like a full on electric set down on this small stage with a proper set of drums for Larry, and Ed has got two or three electrics, and I'm doing his sounds from the main stage. It's a different thing, but it definitely the intention is to break down and make it more personal. Uh, and Bono is bringing up the odd fan, the odd punter, onto the stage, on that little stage out there, in hopes of that it works out and they can sing a song or they can play a guitar. And the answer is yes, Chris. They're really trying to make it more personal. You'd think with this massive arena, and I know you haven't been to our show yet, but it's embracing technology to the 100th degree, and yet there's this little stage out there where they play almost like seven songs, and the objective, as I say, is to reach out and make it like a little club, you know.
Dallas, because you and I have had a relationship for a number of years now, and everybody does know you as the Edge's guitar tech, would you mind explaining what a guitar tech does for someone of the Edge's stature?
Right. Well, Chris, I got into this in 1971 I learned from the bass player from the Byrds, Chris Hillman. It's a whole beautiful story as to how that encounter happened. But it was a group called Manassas, Stephen Stills and Manassas, and I just happened to land this opportunity to be a guitar roadie at the time. That's what it was. Pretty much just to tune the guitar the best you could and put it out on a stand. And there weren't effects, there weren't pedals much or anything like that for sound processing. And then I started learning how to program effects when they came in, rack components like studio components like reverbs and the digital delays and that. And I learned that through Yes. I was with Yes with Trevor Rabin. He was the guitar who wrote that beautiful song "Owner of a Lonely Heart." And Edge found me in 1985, and he was just expanding into a very complex signal path in his guitar. And he asked if I could run this, and I said I wouldn't have a problem. Anyway, as a guitar technician, now you're not just putting guitars out after tuning. Now you're involved in the actual creation of the sound. You also he'll ask me before shows to change pickups in guitars, to put this neck on this body and things. So now you're getting into a real technician area. So that is what a guitar technician, if I may. Those are some of the high points of his or her responsibility.